Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money channel. So a brand new update here on the Ben Armstrong BitBoy crypto story. Ben Armstrong calls allegations diabolical and alleges bribery at BitBoy Crypto Network. So yesterday we were getting some news that BitBoy was back. He had relapsed and he was back on drugs or substance abuse, whatever it was. But he's coming out and saying no. BJ Investment Holdings, the parent company of Hit Network and BitBoy Crypto, removed crypto personality Ben Armstrong this week, but he responded to the allegations published yesterday relating to substance abuse. And he said that he did show all negative test results for a 5-panel drug test. In a message to Decrypt, Armstrong confirmed that it was indeed him who published the drug test result document. I'm withholding making any statements right now, he says. But in a group voice call in the BenCoin Discord server Tuesday, Armstrong shared his thoughts on the current situation and vehemently denied the substance abuse allegations. I have not relapsed. That is a lie, he said. The content creator instead claimed that Justin Williams and Hit Network CEO TJ Shed conjured the story out of a whole cloth. So something's going on here, and we do not know what it is. Maybe to promote drama, to get views during a depressed period. That's what I was kind of thinking yesterday. I didn't want to come out and say it, though. I mean, it was just a thought in my head. I mean, had he had real substance abuse problems, I mean, he's had a history of that. So had he relapsed and it was an actual drug issue, I didn't want to make any kind of comment because that's serious. But I mean, these kinds of guys do this type of thing all the time. I don't know. Seriously, what do you guys think about Ben? Because, I mean, I'm sure you guys have mixed thoughts too. Anyway, just wanted to bring you guys that update in case you do follow Ben Armstrong or did follow Ben Armstrong on the BitBoy Crypto Show. Thanks to Michael here for posting that. I want to keep moving along though, guys. I did see this from Hedera. Now, I have talked about HBAR on this channel and, it is one of those coins. I do hold a position of HBAR in my portfolio. And so I've been starting to talk a little bit more about this particular project. They've come out and said they are not performing any airdrops. And apparently there are some scammers in the space trying to entice some of their followers that, in fact, if you sign up here, you can get an airdrop from holding HBAR, I guess. Any messages you see claiming otherwise should be avoided at all costs, as well as any suspicious links which may be included. These are malicious actors aiming to scam you. Always be mindful and stay safe. So Hedera just coming out and warning the public here that there are some scams, an important PSA, as they've highlighted here. And so I thought I'd just pass that message along to you guys. Gonna keep moving though, because Ian Binns brings this to our attention. Another crypto exchange, guys, relisting XRP. Linear Finance, a cutting-edge decentralized financial protocol, made a groundbreaking announcement yesterday unveiling the integration of XRP, the 5th largest cryptocurrency by market cap, into its state-of-the-art trading platform. This exhilarating development provides a significant boost to XRP's reputation following its triumphant relisting on prominent exchanges like Coinbase, Kraken, and Bitstamp, catalyzed by a recent favorable court ruling in the Ripple lawsuit. So, like I've been saying, weeks ago when a lot of these cryptocurrency exchanges were starting to relist, we are now seeing a domino effect. And I think this time around, the on and off ramps for XRP are going to be so liquid. Guys, the price of XRP, well, my prediction, going to go beyond all-time high, so that $3.84. Linear Finance here did say this in an official tweet. We have a surprise to kick off the week. XRP is now available on Linear Exchange. Trade the liquid version of Ripple's XRP today. So you guys can see that there. I will link this in the description if you want more information regarding this. In a riveting post shared on Twitter, Linear Financial proudly proclaimed the arrival of the liquid version of XRP on their exchange. Linear Exchange launched nearly 2 years ago as a part of Linear Finance's revolutionary suite of decentralized applications, and it serves as a beacon of innovation within the vibrant cryptocurrency ecosystem. So they are a decentralized exchange. And again, guys, I will link all this information in the description for you if you are interested in following. Wanted to thank Ian Binns just for posting that. So is it any surprise? I mean, we're getting XRP relistings. There's more confidence surrounding XRP. And look at all these Ripple partners, guys. Transitions take time. This coming from the ISO Goat here. This is just food for thought and organized into one graphic. So we've been talking about this date, November 19th, 2023. The date of implementation, look at all these partners, guys, and financial organizations that are looking to integrate onto this standard. Some Ripple-affiliated companies include DTCC, BNY Mellon, Wells Fargo, Bank of America, HSBC, Citi, I think they have a partnership with Credit Suisse, Barclays, and definitely FedNow through all those partnerships, and Volente, not to mention. Bank of Australia as well, the central bank in Australia. Ripple does have deep ties. You can also check yourself, but that's a lot of companies and financial institutions making some big changes. Interpret this how you want. So we know November 2023, guys, a date to be eyeing. On top of that, the U.S. Treasury has set out a crypto tax reporting proposal. I think because they realize that, there's no stopping this coming bull run. So we might as well put something in place to tax them, right? Cryptocurrency exchanges and payment processors in the U.S. will be required to report information on their users' transactions to the Internal Revenue Service under the new Treasury proposal. So if you are a citizen or a resident of the United States, be very aware of this, guys. The rules are designed to address the tax evasion risks posed by digital assets and could raise nearly $28 billion in 10 years. Says the Joint Committee on Taxation. Under the proposal, crypto brokers, centralized and decentralized exchanges. So note how they've mentioned that. You can be a centralized or a decentralized exchange. It doesn't matter. Payment processors and some hosted wallets could have to provide a new tax reporting form called a Form 1099-DA to help taxpayers determine if they owe taxes. The rules would cover crypto such as Bitcoin, Ether, as well as NFTs, non-fungible tokens. So all this information going to go to the IRS. Like I said, there is no stopping this bull run. This morning, we were talking a little bit about the price of Bitcoin and why that was going up. Right now, Bitcoin is trading at about 27.3. We still do have to hit this mark here to formalize the bull run. $31,800. And if you guys didn't catch the video I did this morning, I'll link it up here so you can check that out. Something else I wanted to mention too, Bank of America, another Ripple partner, has launched global digital disbursements in Canada, guys. This one courtesy of Mike Manfield here on Twitter. So the Bank of America is bringing its global digital disbursements technology to Canada. And for those Canadians in the audience, I'm sure you're familiar with Interact e-Transfer. This global digital disbursement alias solution is being made available to Bank of America's commercial clients holding deposit accounts at the bank's branch in Canada. And so this system facilitates the processing of multiple B2C payments and C2B collections, where the identifier is the person's email address or mobile phone number. In Canada, this will be done via Interact e-Transfer. In the US, it's done via Zelle, while PayPal is used in 90 countries. Canada will be the first market where the request to pay feature will also be available, with global digital disbursements letting the company send invoices to customers via text or email, along with the link to pay the amount. So just another adaptation here, probably not running on RippleNet at this point in time. However, a Ripple partner, Bank of America, does have clients in Canada too. So, who knows? We know Canada, a country that is very Ripple enabled. I think the majority of the top 5 banks in Canada, Canada's got 5 big banks, do run on Ripple. So RBC, if I'm not mistaken, CIBC, BMO, I think BMO did trial RippleNet. Not sure if they're currently a partner. Nevertheless, those are just 3. Scotiabank, I think, maybe is one too. Anyway, I don't know. Great news here, though. I can see this makes room for adoption and for that to occur very quickly. Anyway, wanted to thank Mike for posting that. Also saw this, guys, from Ripple partner Currency Cloud. Well, Go Markets and Currency Cloud are now offering global market access to brokers. Cross-border payments platform Currency Cloud has partnered with Australia-based CFD broker Go Markets to streamline and automate client deposits and withdrawals. By integrating Currency Cloud's APIs, Go Markets can now offer a seamless and cost-effective service to its global clients. With access to a virtual multi-currency account, Go Markets can accept wire payments across a host of local and SWIFT payment rails while benefiting from the automated uploads of funds that the Currency Cloud platform provides. And so officials from Go Markets said they are committed to providing their clients with an augmented trading experience. Obviously, if they're using Currency Cloud, this is just going to make the FX trades a lot easier. Using RippleNet, they can now provide their clients with a complete global trading experience with expanded funding and withdrawal options. What's more, the real-time FX liquidity. There it is. The real-time FX liquidity, which Currency Cloud provides, will enable them to open new markets for their clients. Also commenting on this partnership was the country manager for Australia at Currency Cloud. He said he was delighted to be part of Go Markets' customer-focused solution, helping clients make the most out of their global investment opportunities. They look forward to enabling Go Markets' expansion plans as they add new currencies, jurisdictions, and products to their repertoire. So, again, guys, these companies are just expanding. Currency Cloud just being another one of them, and expanding into markets where they see friction, where they see problems, leveraging the technology. I mean, they've got the leg up. They've got the advantage. These guys are running on RippleNet. RippleNet-enabled companies are just going to get bigger or have been getting bigger over the last 5 years or so, give or take, just depending on when they decided to adopt RippleNet. And now they're just taking it, running with it, and they're just dominating the industry, partnering up with these other smaller companies, and in this case, Currency Cloud, really doing what they do best. So great news there. BondCrypt on Twitter posted this. Ripple funded research proposes how to speed up the XRP ledger. Now, this has to do with the UBRI, but a university in Luxembourg, the University of Luxembourg to be precise. They have unveiled a novel approach to enhance the communication efficiency of Ripple's XRP ledger. So they've come up with a way to actually enhance that. They've delved into the intricacies of named data networking, or NDN, as an overlay to optimize the XRP ledger consensus validation mechanism. Remarkably, the authors of the research should be very familiar with the XRP community, as they're behind PayID Secure. So that is just another project there, part of a hackathon that occurred. Ripple continues to fund XRPL development, so just some more information on that, guys. The UBRI, I mean, we've been hearing about, many different universities around the world participating in this. This one was from Wrath of Kahneman. He gave us the actual report here. XRP NDN overlay, improving the communication efficiency of consensus validation-based blockchain with an NDN overlay. So just more information here, guys. I will link it in the description if you guys want to go through this paper. Quite dense, scholarly article, but just to kind of give you guys a sense of, what they're proposing, what they're doing. XRPL flooding mechanism lacked peer review research. In this paper, we investigate how messaging can be optimized using NDN, a promising candidate because of its well-researched and optimized caching and dissemination mechanisms. We propose multiple mapping models for message dissemination and investigate the advantages and disadvantages of each model according to the needs and consensus validation blockchains. Similar to validations, proposals can also use piggybacking for fast transaction propagation so that it can be included in the earliest possible ledger. Case of high frequency trading, transactions could use the same model. I just figured I'd give you guys the conclusion just to kind of sum up what they do talk about here. Attacks such as poisoning may require mitigation, such as in-flight verification, auditing, or node scoring. Experimentation was limited to the scenarios and topologies reported. We plan to test real-life scenarios, though, to further assess robustness and security, and also a cost analysis. So continuing to work on the XRP ledger to make it more efficient, guys. And this is exactly why the UBRI initiative exists, right? Ripple funds this thing so that they can get a new generation of developers working on the XRP ledger. And here we're seeing a perfect example of how that is just going to benefit the space overall, driving more utility for XRP if the XRPL is the chosen blockchain that many organizations want to use. And we're already seeing many organizations wanting to jump on board to the XRP ledger. Anyway, wanted to thank the Wrath of Kahneman, of course, and BondCrypt here just for posting those two things regarding that. Yesterday, guys, I did a video on Xahau, and if you guys didn't catch that video, I will link it up here in the top right-hand corner. Some people were wondering what it was and how, as an XRP holder, one should be interacting with this. I mean, there are many different kinds of holders. I know there is the Hodler group, and there's the utility group, and I feel like, there's so much infighting in the XRP community. But these new technologies are coming about, and, it's good to get a sense of what technology is available to us. Is there a better way to make money? Should we be using our XRP? Should we be holding it? Should we be using it in some of these technologies? Well, guys, here's an outline from Daniel_WWF before you start asking how many XRP should one burn to get XRP Plus. And so I talked a little bit about that in the video yesterday. It's necessary to look at why should one burn XRP for XRP Plus. Same as on the XRP ledger, you are required to have some tokens in your account on Xahau for basic needs such as account reserve, trust lines, NFTs, sending transactions, so on and so forth. And probably most interesting, the execution of hooks. Without any XRP Plus, none of the above, but not limited to, will work. Now, looking at the question of what's a good amount of tokens I need, that's not easy to answer, and people's views will differ. I think there is a good rule of thumb. If you are thinking about it, most people will fall into one of the following categories. So guys, listen up. Here are the categories. So if you are a speculator or holder, put it down in the comments if you are. That's me, by the way. If you aren't doing anything on mainnet, such as spending XRP on goods, services, or NFTs, and your plan is to sell once the price suits you, the best amount is 0 XRP. As the future isn't clear and you won't do anything anyway, there is no need, well, isn't that a little condescending? There is no need or incentive to burn. You can always change your mind later. And so again, you know, things are always in flux. We never know exactly what's going to be best for us until, you know, the opportunity is presented to us. So maybe my mind will change. Right now, though, I do fall in this category. But if you are an explorer, learner, or curious people, the best option for most people is to clone their account and claim the free 2 XRP Plus. You are then on Xahau with enough gas for transactions and ledger objects that can be ready for anything you might want to do next, all without burning or moving a single drop. So if you are interested to see how things work and you just want to dip your toes in the water, while you are waiting to see how things unfold, an amount around 2 XRP seems solid from the burning point of view, as cloning gives you 2 XRP Plus already. This is plenty enough to play around, to do some testing, activate some accounts, and execute some hooks. So it only takes 2 XRP, guys, if you do want to mess around with this testnet here. There is no need to burn more. You can always get more if you need more. So if you're a speculator / mini liquidity provider / risk happy people, or person rather, if you think Xahau is the hottest thing since sliced bread and you want to be balls deep in at the forefront, there is no number to suggest, but as always, you shouldn't burn more than you can afford to lose. Calculate a total loss for your own peace of mind. Don't forget, B2M is a one-way street. There is, as of the time of this writing, no way back to mainnet unless you sell your XRP Plus to someone else once markets are established. To me, this doesn't sound like something I'm interested in. Personally, I mean, everybody's different, of course, and this is why I thought I'd bring this to you guys, just because the utility is ultimately what's going to drive price. And guys, this is why I'm keeping a portion of my XRP long term. We know there's going to be utility. Who knows what's going to happen 5-10 years down the road? However, in a spec run, we've seen it in the past. This will be my third. I'm waiting for XRP price to pump, and that's going to happen down the road as the entire market rallies. Maybe once we've locked in some profits this time around, we'll have a little bit more leeway to experiment with some of these new use cases on the XRPL. That's just my opinion, but I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.